Hey, wait a minute. What? No. This isn't right. I come to your stupid town and the first thing that happens is that I get mugged? First guy I meet, he's a con man. Kent the con man. So why am I so stupid? Don't talk to strangers. Isn't that what you tell the kids, Superman? Well, I blew it. Why did I follow a dream? I'm an idiot. Stupid, dumb bubblehead. I'm always a victim. There's not enough heroes in this world. Not enough Supermans. Sure, there's a bunch of you parading around in costumes, but not any real men of steel. Not any willing to take a bullet for me. And you know what? My life savings was $50. How's that for irony? And all my credit cards are maxed out, so, ha, joke's on you! I just want my lucky keychain back.
Whenever you're ready, you don't have to sleep.
Nadia, I just want that one moment. It's what I want in a relationship, which might explain why I'm single now. It's hard to... It's that thing when you're with someone and you love them and they know it and they love you and you know it, but it's a party. And you're both talking to other people and you're both laughing and shining, but you look across the room and you catch each other's eyes. But not because you're possessive or it's precisely sexual, but because that's your person in this life. And it's funny and sad, but only because this life will end and it's this whole other world that exists right there in public, unnoticed, that nobody knows about. It's sort of like how they say that there are other dimensions that exist all around us, but we don't have the ability to perceive them. That's what I want in a relationship. Or just life, I guess. Love. I sound stoned. I'm not. I'm not stoned.
All right.
Floating lanterns in the sky. I mean, can you believe that? Japanese lanterns are a symbol of letting go of the past. But you know what? Here's a newsflash. We're not Japanese. You know what they are? You know what they are? They're children. They're children. Thinking that lighting a candle or even saying a prayer is really going to make a difference. Or pretending that Elena's not going to end up like one of us murderous vampires. I mean, they're stupid, delusional, exasperating children. I mean, you know, in the end, when you lose somebody, oh, can I restart? I totally missed the one. Used to theater, I guess.
I know. Well, I mean, his character is somewhat theatrical.
He's very flamboyant
right.
character.
So, but let's make it closer
tone
to
it
you.
down a little bit. All right,
Yeah.
Floating lanterns in the sky. I mean, can you believe that? Japanese lanterns are a symbol of letting go of the past. Well, you know what? Here's a newsflash, guys. We're not Japanese. You know what they are? They're children. Thinking that, you know, lighting a candle or even saying a prayer is really going to make a difference. Or, you know, pretending that Elena's not going to end up like one of us murderous vampires. They're just stupid, they're delusional, they're exasperating children. And I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. It makes them feel better, Damon. Well, you know what? So what? For how long? A minute? A day? You know, in the end, when you lose somebody, every candle and every prayer is not going to make up for the fact that the only thing that you have left in your life is a hole in your heart where that somebody you cared about used to be. So you know what? Thanks, friend. Thanks for leaving me here to babysit. I should be long gone by now. I didn't get the girl, remember? I'm just sitting here fighting with my brother and taking care of the kids. You owe me big.
And action.
Smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hill bomb for 12 hours. And when it was all over, I walked up there. We didn't find one of them. Not one stinking dink body. That smell, you know, that napalm, that gasoline smell. Smells like victory. Someday this war's gonna end. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Alright, ready?
Whenever you're ready.
Smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that.
All right.
Oh, I'm sweating.
You're gonna
huh?
do it again.
That is my problem.
Can you pan the camera?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. I can't move. Alright, here we go. Smell that? You smell that? Almost moved again. Alright, I'm starting one more time. Now it's in my head. As soon as I like start saying the dialogue, I forget.
You want to switch with me, Maria? I can do
Yeah,
that.
that's all right.
All right.
Alright, here we go. Smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hill bomb for 12 hours, and when it was all over, I walked up. We didn't find one of them. Not one stinking dink body. The smell, you know, the gasoline smell. Smells like victory. Someday this war's gonna end. Boom.
Okay.
I think that helped a lot.
Okay. I said, oh, is there one more line? Okay.
You
So.
just let it go, or?
Huh? Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay. I'll just let it.
So, whenever you're ready.
Okay. This one night, two of my brothers came to me and woke me up in the middle of the night. Said they had a surprise for me. So we went down to the barn up in the loft, and there was Dan with Alice, Alice Jardine. I mean, picture a girl who took a nosedive off the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. And Dan's got her shirt off, and he's working on her bra. And Sean yells out, "Danny, you're a young man." Shoot, man. What does he say? "Don't do it." And so Alice Jardine hears this, and she screams, and she goes running out the door, but her shirt's over her head, and she runs straight to the wall and falls to the ground. And Danny now is so mad at us, he starts coming after us, but at the same time, Alice is over there unconscious. So he's coming after us, and he grabs Alice by one leg, and he goes for a shovel with the other hand and starts going for Sean, and Sean starts saying, "What are you mad at me for? I did you a favor." And he goes to swing at Sean, and he launches the shovel out of his hands, and it hits a kerosene lamp, and it almost burns the whole barn down. That was the last. That was Danny went to basic the next morning. That was the last time us four were together. tell me about those rose gardens and your wife.
Okay.
I gotta memorize this.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. So, are you gonna tell me when?
You don't have to say, just whenever you're ready, you can start.
Just the monologue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She asks me to watch her puppy Oscar. I mean, how bad it could be. It's just a cute little innocent puppy. Right? Right? Wrong. It was a nightmare, if there ever was one. Do you see those dark bags under my eyes? I look horrible. I feel like I went 12 rounds with Muhammad Ali. She says, Raquel, do you mind watching Oscar for 3 days? And I say, sure, no problem. No problem. This dog didn't stop barking entire night. With his tiny squeaky voice, he was going like, woof, woof, woof. He kept me up all night long. And I was turning and turning and turning, and then he was howling like a wolf. And I felt like I was 1980s breakdancer. Finally, it's time to go to work. And I was actually excited to go to work for once in my life. But guess what? I enter the kitchen and I find myself sliding all the way across on my back and my butt. And I have bruises all over my body. Guess what? It was a dog pee-pee. So I'll shut up now before I find myself passed out from dog anxiety in a hospital bed.
Okay. That's a fun monologue. Okay, and whenever you're ready.
She asks me to watch her puppy Oscar. I say, sure. I mean, how bad it could be. It's just a cute little innocent puppy, right? Right? Wrong. It was a nightmare, if there ever was one. Do you see those dark circles under my eyes? I look horrible. I feel like I went 12 rounds with Muhammad Ali. She says, Raquel, would you mind watching Oscar for 3 days? And I say, sure, no problem. No problem. This dog didn't stop barking entire night. With his tiny squeaky voice, he was going like, how, 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 how. Then he started howling like a wolf. How, 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 how. He kept me up all night, and I was turning and turning and turning, and I felt like I was 1980s breakdancer. Finally, it's time to go to work. And I was actually happy to go to work for the first time in my life. But I enter the kitchen and I find myself sliding all the way across on my back and my butt. I have bruises all over my body. It was a dog pee-pee. So I'll shut up now before I find myself passed out from dog anxiety in a hospital bed.
Okay, good.